two election commissioners have been appointed by Modi and Amit Shah in an unfair manner. A case had been filed in Supreme Court seeking a stay on the two election commissioners' appointments. On March 21, the day before yesterday, the Supreme Court refused to order a stay on the appointment, saying it will create a chaos and uncertainty as the general elections are around the corner. However, the court expressed its concern over the manner in which the arrangements, appointments were made. The courts had said that sufficient time should have been given to examine the shortlisted candidates. So we see that due process was not followed for the appointments. So the issue started when a case was filed in March 2023 challenging the constitutional validity of the then existing system of election commissioners appointment. So as far as the then existing system is concerned, appointments were made by the president on recommendations of the prime minister. So the petitioner claimed that the system breaches the independence of the ECI, Election Commission of India, and it threatens free and fair elections. So in that case, on March 2, 2023, a 5-judge constitution bench led by K.M. Joseph ordered the formation of a committee consisting of the Prime Minister of India, the Chief Justice of India, and the Leader of Opposition to make the recommendations. Until a new law is enacted, the committee will do their work. The committee will carry out the work. So in December 2023, the Modi government passed a bill in this parliament to form a committee to make the appointments of the election commissioners. The law replaced the CJA with the cabinet minister, which meant that Modi and his cabinet minister will decide all new appointments of the election commissioners. So they will take the upper hand. So in that position, the opposition, the leader of the opposition, he will be powerless. Election Commissioner Satish Chandra Pandey had retired in February 2024, and in March 2024, the other election commissioner Arun Koyal resigned suddenly. So in the meantime, pleas were filed in the Supreme Court seeking a stay on the law enacted by the Modi government, which replaced the CJA with the Union Cabinet Minister. The trial was going on. So during that time, the Modi government, in a haste manner, appointed the two election commissioners on March 15th, and they announced the election dates afterwards. The opposition leader walked out of the meeting that day. He said the shortlisted names were shared with him only 10 minutes before the meeting. So while hearing the case, the Supreme Court refused to order a stay on the act and has made the observation, as we mentioned at the beginning. So people are expressing their views against this unfair election commissioners appointment. People say the coming elections, parliamentary elections conducted by the newly elected election commissioners won't be free and fair. Instead of just making observations and expressing mere concerns, the Supreme Court should cancel the appointment of the election commissioners and the election notification issued by them. The upcoming general elections should be conducted in a fair manner using paper ballots. So we are going to submit a petition to the Chief Justice of India in Supreme Court on March 26th for these demands.
Already people across the country have doubts about EVM elections. Most of the world countries conduct elections by paper ballot because EVMs are not reliable, transparent and can be tampered with. People in India are constantly demanding that elections should be conducted in a fair manner. Apart from that, election bond scam is a big debate across the country, and now election commissioners have been appointed illegally. All these raise doubts among the people whether the 2024 parliamentary elections will be conducted in a fair manner. Moreover, people want to ban EVMs, and so they are continuously requesting the Supreme Court to do so. The Supreme Court is the last hope for the people, and the Supreme Court has the legal obligation to protect democracy and constitution of the country. My father and I have submitted a petition to the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Chandrachud, on 15th of March. The Supreme Court should ban EVM and order to hold parliamentary elections on ballot. The Supreme Court should take steps to conduct an honest inquiry into the massacre of 40 CRPF soldiers in Pulwama. These were the demands. Now we are going to file a petition in Delhi Supreme Court on 26th March requesting the Chief Justice of India to cancel the appointment of the election commissioners who were illegally appointed. The court should also cancel the election announcement issued by them. The Supreme Court should ban EVMs and hold the parliamentary elections using paper ballots. We will continue our protests to ban EVMs and conducting elections through ballot papers.